check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. A couple of brothers wanted me to speak on this about Errol Spence saying it's me and Al versus everybody. And that screenshot will come up. Like I said, I don't have a promoter, and that's half the truth and it's half a lie. And I'm gonna explain this as best as I can to be very thorough. Some people gonna say you hating. I just don't care. If you don't like my videos, you don't like the truth, you don't like real boxing talk, don't watch. I'm uninviting you to unsubscribe from the channel. If you like that real shit, you want that, that real talk that's trying to be straight down the middle, go ahead. Come on in, invite you in, man. We always not going to agree. I'm going to have a different perspective. I don't want 1,000 sheep that agree with me and are yes men. I want to hear people voice their opinion with manners. Don't get disrespectful, no shit like that. But I want people to go against the grain and ask me questions and ask why I say this and say that. I don't, discourage people, but here it goes. He says, Errol Smith said, me and Al versus everybody. I don't give a fuck who say what I don't say what. I don't have a promoter. Like I said before, that's half the truth and that's half a lie. No, Errol Spence does not have a promoter. He don't have a long-term deal with Top Rank or Matchroom USA. He doesn't have a long-term deal with Golden Boy. He doesn't have a long-term deal with TGB Promotions, GYM Promotion, Yvonne Michaels, or Mayweather Promotions. He does not have a long-term deal. That is a fact. No promoter owns Errol Spence. None. No promoter can make Errol Spence do nothing. And that goes for a lot of different fighters over there. I don't think Sean Porter's tied to a promoter. Danny Garcia is not tied to a promoter or Santa Cruz. But you do have some guys like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather has Gervonta Tank Davis. You have David Benavidez. You have some guys over there who are tied to a promoter. David Benavidez is with Samson Boxing. Now, this is where that's half the truth. Here goes the lie, okay? Who promotes your events? Man Down Promotions can't promote. They don't have, it's not even a real promotional company, okay? It's not 100% functional promotional company. Man Down Promotions, Lions Only Promotions, like that. It's like what Floyd Mayweather Promotions was when he was doing the fight-by-fight thing with Golden Boy. And I explain that to the very thorough as I can with the time I do have left. But it's just another way to get Errol Spence a check, to get him a promotional cut. That's how they add extras on there. When you see it say 1.5 or 2 million, they get a promotional cut that could bump that up a million, a couple million, 100,000, multi-million dollars up there. That's why you see Man Down Promotions. That's not a promotional company that can carry the load. DSG Promotions, why does Leonard Ellerbe so close with Angel and Danny Garcia? Because Mayweather Promotions now is a fully functional promotional company. They can carry the bill. He needs a promoter to promote his fights, period. That's why Al Heyman uses the merry-go-round or the carousel idea of, okay, we use Ringstar, we might use TGP, we might use Mayweather Promotions. If it's in Vegas, it's more likely Mayweather Promotions, TGB. If it's New York, it's Lou DiBella. Out there in California, could be Ringstar, could be Mayweather Promotions. Errol Spence has a promoter, but he is on a fight-by-fight basis. Somebody bigger got to promote his events that got more experience, that handles the security or whatever that the promoter do, who builds the undercard. It's a promoter has to be in place that can make sure the security, the insurance policy, make sure the undercards fights fall in place. All that type of stuff. Handle the PR, handle all that typical type of stuff. That boils down to a promoter. He's not attached or locked into a promotional deal. But when you look up, when you went to that Errol Spence and Sean Porter fight, you watch it on TV, what did it say? Well, it may be Mayweather Promotions, TGB Promotions. He has a promoter, but it's on a fight-by-fight deal. He's not entrenched. He's not tied to a promoter. Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd Mayweather had Mayweather Promotions, it was like a little front to get him more money for fight. He was on a fight-by-fight deal with Golden Boy. He paid Golden Boy a flat fee to promote his fights. All PBC did was take that to another level. And what they did, instead of working with Golden Boy and Golden Boy only no more, they say, look here, man, we can feed the whole hood. Okay, you got to fight out there in California, we go Ringstar, Mayweather Promotions. We in Vegas, Mayweather Promotions, TGB Promotions. We out there in New York, we throw it to Lou DiBella. We throw it to Yvonne Michaels if it's in Canada. Mayweather if it's in New York sometime. That's what it is. He has a promoter for his fights. He don't solely promote his fight. He don't solely say Man Down Promotions. It's on a fight-by-fight deal. It's just like them old prepaid phones with Boost Mobile, Metro. When you go month to month, he go fight to fight. So he right. It ain't no promoter telling him what to do, how to do it. But a lot of people believe that Al Heyman is operating as an advisor manager or slash advisor manager slash promoter. And he's breaking the law of the Muhammad Ali Act, which you can't be a manager and a boxer promoter. You can do that in the UK, but you can't do it in the United States. And a lot of people try to sue Al Heyman and say he done that or he's monopolizing boxing. Seems he beat multiple cases doing that. But a lot of people believe Al Heyman has promotional power over these fighters, but he uses it through other promoters. He using it through TGB Promotions, allegedly. Through all these promoters. Who promote Errol Spence fight? It ain't Man Down Promotions, the main promoter. That's just the motherfucking, that's just a front to get Errol Spence a promotional cut to get him more money. That's why people say nobody really know what the PBC fighters getting, because they getting back end money, they getting live gate money like it's a pay-per-view, and they getting the promotional cut through their little fake promotional company. Okay? That's what it is. He has a promoter. When they did the Mikey Garcia fight, whoever was the promoter, I'm not sure, it may be Ringstar, Mayweather Promotions, TGB Promotions, he had a promoter. A promoter that handled the event. Man Down, that don't have the fucking finances or they don't have the fucking manpower to pull an event on their own. That's why you see Ringstar. That's why you see TGB Promotions. That's why you see Mayweather Promotions. Like it or not, a lot of these guys are fighting under these banners. It may be on a fight-by-fight basis like what Mayweather did with Golden Boy. That's where the PBC concept came from. When Mayweather was playing Golden Boy a flat fee to promote his fights on a fight-by-fight deal, and he didn't have a binding contract to make him a Golden Boy fighter, that's what they took the PBC concept. Say, look here, we can have promotional free agents to have them fight on a fight-by-fight deal with the 4 or 5 or 6 promoters we work with. And that's what it is. That's what it is. But just because he quote-unquote is not locked into a promotional pack, don't mean he is his own boss. He's not his own boss. The Charlos came out and said, Jamil say, we don't pick our fights. We fight who they tell us to say fight. If you don't like it, F y'all. F the fans. He said that. So just because he got a promoter, don't mean he get to pick his fights. It don't mean he is his own boss. Al Heyman still has promotional power over what he does. It's a binding contract or something where Al Heyman has certain control to have guys turning down multi-million-dollar deals, $100 million deals. He has some type of power behind the door and nobody really knows. But just because he don't have a promoter, it doesn't make Errol Spence his own boss. Because obviously he don't. He said, what he said when he called out Crawford before the Amir Khan fight? Oh, ain't nobody from Nebraska bid me. I was going to pull up, but they advised me not to. No, it wasn't they advised you not to. They said it nicely. They told you don't go to that fight. They said don't go to that fight. So at the end of the day, if you a boss, can't nobody tell the boss what to do if he own the company, right? If you own this gym or you own this liquor store or you own your snow cone stand, who can tell you what to do? Nobody. So just then and there, they not their own bosses. So just because you don't have a promoter to a binding contract doesn't make Errol Spence his own boss. He's not his own boss. Errol Spence not around here picking who he want to fight. Errol Spence not around here negotiating contracts who he want to fight. And if that is the case, then why he ain't fighting Terrence Crawford if he really want to? Either he don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Either, he can't fight Terrence Crawford because he not his own boss. So come on, it's one of the two. You can't have it both ways. Then again, I just easily debunk that. A lot of people, they talk business, but they don't even tell y'all the right business info you need to have. This is the correct business info. He has a promoter on a fight-by-fight basis. He's not have a binding contract with one. Like I said, hey, keep talking about this, but I fulfilled my video request. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code are both in the description. Check them out. 100% all natural products. They make themselves right here in the United States. Other than that, don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email as well. All those links in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV.